And I know, and you know, and we know, we all know, it knows that's that smell. It smells so well, my nose.
Hi guys, I have a different candle review for you today. This one is by the brand Candle-Lite, not to be mistaken with Party Light. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this brand. I never have. I was at my local CVS the other day, probably about a week ago now, I guess, and I passed by the candle section, and they had like 5 or 6 scents from this brand, and they were all the triple layer. You know, they have 3 different scents in each candle. And this one stood out to me. It was, I don't know if you can see the scent, but it's fresh strawberries, vanilla cream, and raspberry citrus. So the first third of it is fresh strawberries, the middle is vanilla cream, and then the last third of it is the raspberry citrus. And they're not totally even. I would say that the strawberries and cream was the most portion of the candle. As you can see, the vanilla cream is the smaller portion, and then the raspberry citrus is kind of like right in the middle of the other two, which is fine with me because I actually prefer the fresh strawberry scent, and then I'm looking forward to getting to the vanilla cream scent. I'm sure the raspberry citrus portion is going to smell good, but for me, I'm mainly excited about the fresh strawberries and the vanilla cream part. So this is a 19-ounce candle, so it is like a larger jar. It's very similar to Better Homes and Yankee. The jar is a little bit smaller. It's not quite as round in diameter. I want to say it's maybe like 1/8 of an inch smaller. And you want to know what, guys? I really think that it's making a difference in the performance. This candle is performing beautifully. And as you can see, I do not have an Illumilid on this. I usually put an Illumilid on every candle that it fits, but I don't have to with this one. It's performing beautifully. Really, really nice. The wick is really thick, and it started out at a nice length, so everything's been going good. And I'll also insert a picture to show you what the wick looked like, because it was just one of those wicks that I just looked at and I knew was going to be good. The lid is one of these typical lids. It is flat. It's one of those more flat kind of style ones. It's not like the mason jar. So again, Candle-Lite. The scent is triple layer and fresh strawberries, vanilla cream, and raspberry citrus. Definitely more of a spring and summertime kind of a scent. You can melt it all year round, though. I just said what the notes are, the size. I said it's a 19-ounce large jar. Single wick. The wax type, it's definitely not all paraffin, but it's definitely not all soy either, so it's probably a Para-soy blend. The color, as you can see, the strawberry portion was like a light pink, the vanilla cream is a white, and then the raspberry citrus is like a darker pink. And I purchased it at my local CVS. I don't know if you can get it at like Walgreens or any other drugstore. I've only seen these at CVS so far. The price, it was, I want to say $9.99, I believe, which I know might sound like a bit much to some people, but I go to CVS a lot, and I'm a part of their rewards program, so I get the coupons all the time, and they give out like $5 off coupons all the time, so I actually paid like $4.99 for this. To me, that's a good deal, because this candle's performing flawlessly. I love the scent, and it's throwing really good. So this is the first burn. It started way up here, and I've had it going now for a few hours, so it's doing pretty good. Very good, actually. What is it comparable to, or what does it remind me of? I'll show you right here. So those are what the scent reminds me of. It smells pretty much identical to the Better Homes Strawberry Patch, and it even smells closer to the Sensational Strawberries and Cream. It's just a little bit more creamier. Very, very similar. I'm going to do a review as this candle's going down, because it is a triple layer candle, so obviously I'm doing the review on the strawberry part of it right now. I'll come back and do like a brief talk about what the vanilla cream, how that's going, and then I'll also do a finish up of the raspberry citrus. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this. I'm curious, have you guys seen these? Have you smelt them? just out of curiosity, cold in the store. What do you think? Have you purchased them? Have you burned them? I'm really curious. So it's Candle-Lite. That's the brand. There is a website, www.candle-lite.com. And the Candle-Lite is spelled like that. Just so you know. I'm not sure if there's a dash in the website. Where did I see the website? I must have seen it on the bottom before I started, so I can't flip the candle around right now. But try www.candle-lite.com. So there's inside of it, so you can see how clean. And look at that nice mushroom top. Flawless burn so far. I mean, just incredible. And the mushroom top is, this has been going for over 3 hours, mind you, and the mushroom top is staying nice and intact, and the flame is just perfect in my opinion. It's dancing mildly, but enough flame and heat produced to keep the candle going. Okay, I'm back for the review on the mid portion of the candle, which is the vanilla cream. And as you can see, it's got a full wax pool, and I only have that little bit left of the vanilla cream. And to be honest, I can already start to smell the raspberry citrus coming through. That's definitely smells to me like it's going to be the stronger portion of the candle. The vanilla cream portion was, like I said, just a very small, I want to say it was only like about a fourth of the candle. As you remember from the first part, it was the fresh strawberries, which was a really nice scent. Kind of an artificial strawberry, but I don't mind that. So the vanilla cream was nice, but it's gone through it quickly because it was a shorter section. And I'm looking forward to this raspberry citrus smell because I can already, like I said, kind of start to smell it coming through. It smells like it's going to be really nice and like a crisp berry kind of a scent. I am enjoying this candle, definitely. You can see that the flame is very big, and like I said, she's got a full wax pool and stuff. But surprisingly enough, though, when the candle got about right here, it didn't start to tunnel or anything, but I could just kind of see, and I could tell when I was walking by it that it was starting to fizzle out a little bit. So I did actually have to put an Illumilid on, which I got right here. But so yeah, it just sets right on top there. It kind of fits on there like the Better Homes and Gardens jars. The Yankee Illumilid just kind of sets on there. Serves the same purpose, works really well. So as soon as I put the Illumilid on there, then now the candle's back to performing flawlessly. So I'll probably have to burn the rest of it with Illumilid, which I'm fine with. To me, as long as I get the performance and the throw, I don't mind using the Illumilids actually. So yeah, this candle is performing really good. It is smelling amazing, throwing really good. So will I repurchase these again? Probably, actually. I've been impressed with this. The only thing I will say is they only have like 5 or 6 candles, and the scent selections in their triple layer candles really didn't perk my interest too much. This was really the only one that really stood out to me. The other ones are really kind of like freshy ozone aquatic type scents, and those smell good and stuff, but they just aren't really my thing totally. But I'll probably try another one because I will admit I'm enjoying this. I wish that they made some like earthy kind of blends. That would be really cool to have like a triple layer of different earthy or woody type blends. But anyhow, I'll come back again like I did this time and give you a review of how the candle's performing and throwing, what it smells like when it gets down to this dark pink area, which is the raspberry citrus. I think it's going to be good because, like I said, I can already kind of start to smell that coming through, and it hasn't even finished with the vanilla cream area. The wax pool is the vanilla cream. I don't know if you can see the color difference. That's kind of like tainted pink now, but it was like a creamy white color. Okay, I'm back to talk about this last section of this Candle-Lite candle in the scent strawberries, vanilla cream, and raspberry citrus. So it was the 3-layer candle. Started off fresh strawberries, then it had the little smaller section of the vanilla cream, and then the bottom section, bottom third of it was kind of like a dark pink color. I know the wax kind of looks red now because it's totally melted wax pool, but it is in the scent raspberry citrus, and it does smell like raspberry citrus. It smells really good. As you can see, the flame is really nice and big flame dancing around there. I have to say that I'm really impressed with this candle. I had never purchased a Candle-Lite candle before, and I had never seen them before, so when I seen this at my local CVS, I picked it up mainly because of the scent. That strawberries and cream kind of a scent that it gives off in the beginning is really, really good. This scent is pretty good too. Even though it's raspberry citrus, I still kind of am smelling a little bit of the strawberries, so it's like, I don't know, if it's just from, as it burns down and those three layers mingle together a little bit kind of a thing or what, but it smells really good. As you can see, this candle melted or burned totally clean all the way down, like super clean. I don't even think I can actually see the lines where it left off in between burnings. I really can't, to be honest. So it burned super clean, and I think that good wick really attributed to this. The wick on this candle is amazing. I wish that Yankee Candle and Better Homes and Gardens would take note to this wick, because whatever wick they used in this candle was definitely the secret. And the flame stayed about that size the whole way down the candle, which I really like. It's kind of annoying to me when candles burn and they go down. The wick kind of seems like it kind of diminishes a little bit with each burn. This, if anything, it was the opposite with this candle. And I know some candles it's the opposite too. The wick can get larger as it goes through each cycle. But anyway, this is definitely a good scent. I will definitely repurchase this particular one. Like I said, this candle brand has, I want to say 4 or 5 other type of scents. They're all the 3-layer kind, so it's 3 different scents within one candle. Side of it, so you can see what I'm talking about as far as the burn. Very, very clean, extremely clean actually. The wick was really nice and centered, which I think always makes a difference. And the throw, I would say, is a medium to high the whole entire time. I will admit I got the best throw during that fresh strawberry portion of the candle, which, I'm not complaining because that was my favorite scent of the candle, but it smelled good all the way down. I just noticed that right now at the end of the candle, it's definitely throwing, but, just not as high. But I would still rate it a medium-high throw. Well, talk to you later, guys. Smell well.